You, Monica?
That's me.
Do you want to walk around Kordiak Park in Northeast today?
I absolutely do. I'm Monica. I moved here to Minneapolis from Brooklyn, New York. Originally, I was from Wisconsin, though. Teacher for 15 years and left the classroom in June of 2022 to go full-time in my business. My husband is a professional dancer, which is partly why we landed here in Minneapolis. So many great arts, so many great dance companies are right downtown. We were in Cathedral Hill, which is so gorgeous and so beautiful, but we were ready for downtown. I started off as a yoga teacher back in 2017, and that kind of grew out of leading community and teaching dance. And in 2020, somebody asked me if I could teach them how to use Instagram. And I was like, sure. I was actually teaching people how to write courses. So for most of 2020, I was teaching people how to use social media, how to use Instagram. This is so beautiful, Jenna, by the way.
I know. Look at this beautiful.
Just had to take a Just really started helping people design social media, design their courses. And that has really led me to be sort of a thought partner for people who are looking to design communities, looking to grow partnerships, looking to be on social media. So I have offers on course creation, on just really like what to take out of your brain and turn into something that you can monetize. I lived in Harlem and nobody would come and visit me. They said it was too far away. So I created a meetup that grew to 700 women.
Wow.
It just reminded me as we've moved here is that people want to do this more often. And so one of my favorite things to teach is Eventbrite. It's really like where I think about it for business. The other part of it that I don't think you actually know is that I also read human design, which is a really cool way to think about who you are. So oftentimes my clients will come to me and say, like, how can you make me like my business a little bit more? When you're starting to feel overwhelmed as a business owner, it might be saying, like, what am I doing because I think I should do it because I think it will bring me money? Versus what do I love to do?
Alignment.
Yeah. It's been a little hard, Jen. I'm not going to lie to you. I was lucky enough when I moved here. One of my very first social media coaches, I met her online in 2017, was Gwen, and she lives here as well. And so right away we sort of connected. That was super helpful. The Coven was a really helpful place for me. I belong to a co-working space in New York. And one of the things that I met Gwen, we went to the Coven for an event, and she had mentioned that she knew you. So I started following Twin Cities Collective. And then ironically, I was doing something with Women in Ventures, and they were like, oh, you need to go to this event. Let's make friends. So that has been helpful. I think one of the things that's made it maybe extra difficult for me versus my husband is I didn't have work when I came here. I was working for myself, and I was really busy. So I was online all the time, but I wasn't necessarily out in the community. Like, I grew up in Wisconsin, so I kind of understand Midwest, but I've been gone for almost 25 years, and it is true. It's like, it's lonely. I've been inside for 3 years, then now it's like extra difficult. You know, I want to start doing more events, more, especially with women who are over the age of 40, and who don't have kids because I can't have children for medical reasons. But somebody said to me, like, well, is that even a thing? Like, will people even come to events?
They will.
And yeah, it's kind of like that question of like, how do we get people to come to our events, to connect? Because I think something you said is so powerful. Like, we all know each other's clients. We all know next clients. We all know each other's like next friends. We all know somebody who needs me. I love telling this story. You actually connected me to this woman, Natalie, and Natalie and I've known each other for years. But it's so fun because you in that moment showed how closely connected we all are. That I think sometimes we get nervous or afraid about introducing people. Or I think for me, it has been looking at who I think people need to know. And usually it's two reasons. Usually it's like, I know that the other person has a service that somebody needs. Intuition I have that they just need to meet. So oftentimes I've done it through social media or through just a quick email to each other. I think really Eventbrite has been super helpful for me to get connected and to share that with other people, to say, your people are out there, they're searching for you, you got to get in front of them. And it doesn't mean another Facebook group. Me online, you'll just go to monicamonfrey.com is my website. I'm at Monica Monfrey on all the social media handles. And I just want to say thank you so much, Jenna.
Thanks.
And I want to remind people, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, something that's near and dear to my heart because of my sister and my own. So I hope that you will consider supporting organizations that do good in our community, and remember that this is a day to be thankful for.